creme de la creme run.
Right.
And at that time, I wasn't good enough because obviously I didn't do any training and I wasn't looking at it as something that I would want to do. And you look at the parents' perspective again.
Yes.
I just wasn't there. But we went there, we supported. I saw the guys, and I'm thinking, this is quite interesting.
Yes.
And that just being there and celebrating your school. And at the time, we just won a lot of things.
Right.
When I was a boy, just watching people like William Gabby Davis, Martin Durin, you know, and then we had the best 4x1 squad at the time. It gave up Benjamin, Plum Hamilton, and we had like Kwaku Jang, who then went to the St. Edwards. And so it was all really interesting, but I never ran in one. So that's my intersect experience.
That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one for sure, because you know what? When we talk about intersect, that's an interesting, because you would think a name like Benjamin Grant yourself, with how eventually things turned out for you when you were at the highest level of your career in Sierra Leone, I would think that you were one of those.
I would have been.
Yes. But you know, of course.
No.
Okay. Now that's an interesting tidbit there. You know, for those sports fans out there who don't know about Benjamin Grant, or who know about Benjamin Grant, but those who don't know, who are for new generation, but may have heard the name Benjamin Grant, right? I think it's important for them to get a perspective about your career and knowing that you were not like a big star back in intersect days, right?
No, but I mean, there were times when they stopped it. You know, it's been intermittent for some time, and I think during the years when it was stopped, I wasn't there or not doing anything or injured or ill, so it's never happened for me. The only other meeting I remember running was the one which was not the intersect, but inter-institutional one.
Okay, the polypartite. The polypartite. Yes.
So
okay.
That one was a good one for me.
Okay, so you took part in the polypartite. What event did you take part in the polypartite? What was your event?
I did the hurdles.
You did the hurdles.
Both hurdles, yeah.
Okay.
The 400 hurdles and the 110 hurdles. And I think that's when the hurdles started kicking off, because I think I wasn't the favorite, and I went out there and won it. And that's the 110. I don't quite remember the results of the 100 hurdles.
Okay. All right.
But after that, I then ran at the military sports as a guest.
As a guest.
And yes.
Okay.
And it was quite interesting because I broke the national record, and I was told, "Oh, sorry, you can't break the net record if you."
Oh boy! Oh yeah! Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting route to. Huh?
That was very.
Yes.
That was very offensive to them because I beat all the soldiers. They didn't like that.
Oh my God!
That
yes.
is null and void.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But then at the Sierra Leone Grammar School, I was really doing well there. I ran quite a few races. I'll do like from the 100 to the high jump, 400 hurdles, 200. I think I broke the grammar school record during their sports day.
Okay.
In the 100 and the 200, and they just go, "No, you're from Prince of Wales. You can't have the grammar school record."
Are you serious? Are you?
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
That's for sure. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Yeah, very
It happened
interesting.
several times, and that's the reason there.
Okay, so you were let's talk a little bit about who were your teammates at grammar school when you went to grammar school. Who were your teammates on or who were the big names in the school at the time when you were competing?
At the grammar school, we had my biggest rival there was a guy called Mohammed Makaf, I think.
Okay.
Yes, and he was quite fast, but eventually I beat him. But he was good.
Okay. All right.
I think he was the biggest guy there at the time.
Okay.
And then we had Maitland in Spain. Who else was there? And then he's going with that. Those two I can remember.
It's been some years. It's been quite a number of years. Yes. Right.
And then there was a friend of mine who was also in sort of a relation, Fred Jackson. But
okay.
He never took athletics seriously.
Okay. All right. So fast forward to Frobe College, where you became this super dominant athlete. Yes. Because I remember myself witnessing before I, eventually followed, I guess, in your footsteps the subsequent years. I remember the dominance from 100, 200, you name it. It was not an event that you took part in that you did not. Yes. What's your memory of those of those years, and particularly that final year before you left for overseas?
Those were my best years in Freetown. Yes, they were absolutely fantastic. But that was driven by the fact that the year before, I think I was due to go to either the World Championships in Rome, and there was the World Student Games, which I missed due to illness.
Okay.
And I was just there sitting and thinking, if I have to get into the next team, then I must be dominant in everything I do.
Right.
That's what drove that sort of performance.
Man, that was... Yeah, and I remember that clearly like yesterday. Benjamin Grant, Davidson Nickel Hall, right? Huh?
David Nickel, yes.
Yes, Nickel. Yes. It was absolute dominance. I mean, everybody, Solomon Cocker Hall, Baibure Hall, everybody just laid it down like, okay, there's no need to challenge this guy. This guy is just too dominant.
Not really, because the year before, right, the first ever race that I ran, the year before,
right,
I was beaten by Dowsey Wuri. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I remember Dowsey. Yes.
Yes. So Dowsey beat me in the 400.
Wow.
And but then I was coming back from illness, and so it was all built up like a Dowsey Bridges sort of confrontation for the following year. So,
okay.
And because I wasn't focusing on Dowsey, I was focusing on making the Olympics.
Right. So you had bigger goals, yes.
Yes. So
yeah.
I thought, well, I had to do enough to blow everybody away, and it happened that year.
Yeah.
Because I remember, running the 100, running the 200.
Yes.
The hurdles.
Man, it was everything.
High jump.
Yeah. I mean, it was almost like you were almost like a decathlete, but
yes. Absolutely. I actually, during those periods, thought about doing the decathlon.
Yeah, I mean, it was an all around. It was an all around dominance, So, but yeah, I mean, those are fun.
And the highlight of it all was the 4x400 we ran that year, where Dowsey, who finished second in the individual 400, was now in the lead in the 4x4 because he was beat by Bure, I think. Right. And they were like at least 20 meters ahead of Diniku when I got the baton. Yes. So, but what he didn't realize was that he was in second place, 20 meters ahead of me.
Right.
And then there was another guy, Farouk, I forgot Farouk's surname now. But his first name was Farouk.
Right.
And he was with Solomon Cocker, and he was ahead of Dowsey. Oh. And what Dowsey was thinking was, well, I can run faster than Farouk, who is in front of him. And Bridges is behind me. He hasn't beaten me in the 400 by much. So there's no chance of him
catching
sort of getting past. Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, I think he just hung around too long behind Farouk and waited for an opportunity. But by the time he realized,
oh boy,
I just came through and
oh my God. Oh.
And that was the very final race that day.
Yes.
It was sensational as
well. I know, and the place just exploded after that. It was, whoo, man.
I had lactic in my legs, and they lifted me up. And I'm like, no, you guys need to put me down. I had lactic in my leg. It burns. It hurts.
Boy.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. And so subsequently you went on with the national team to the Olympics and to the higher level of the business. You know, today we'll complain and cry about the drop in standards, but there was a time when Sierra Leone, you know, that crop of athletes, yourself, Horace Dovedwin, Harun Koji, Felix Sandy,
the twins.
Yes, the twin brothers, Jocelyn and Josephus. Right, you know, there was a time when that crop of athletes were making waves on the international stage. Sanusi Touré, obviously.
And of course, I had my greatest rival, George Sandy.
G-San, yeah, G-Sandy.
Yeah, G-Sandy.
Yes.
Really pissed off with me, basically.
Oh, boy.
Because he never found a way of getting in front of me, so that was really hard for him. But
wow.
That was good.
Wow.
Yes,
yeah. So those are the I guess you would say Sierra Leone reached its crescendo in terms of athletic performances on the international stage in the 90s. I would say, because obviously the 80s were a precursor to what was to come for the 90s. And in the 90s, early 90s to mid 90s, and all of a sudden, after that, everything just went downhill from there. You know.
Well, because we were lucky. It was just a group of talented and motivated athletes who wanted to do it.
Right.
It just happened that we were all there at that point in time.
Right.
And then I could see that once we're gone, it could probably be it if we don't have a system in place, which is what has happened. We still don't have a system in place.
Right.
And so we still have the raw talent in Freetown. I go to Freetown every year, and I go to the stadium every day to go and run around and keep fit. And I see potentially good guys there, but there is not a system in place to harness the potential, which is what we argue about on the forums all the time. Man.
Right.
As you know, I don't get involved in that because I'm tired of that argument. Okay.
I mean, definitely, and you said it, and that's the point. No system in place, and you know, but as a legendary figure in the sport yourself, for the country, for that sub-region, I would say, it's important for people to hear your voice and for you to talk about these things, and for you to put perspective to what you feel like could help the country return back to that time when you would say, you know, just like you said, certain things happen, you would say, by accident or by happenstance. It just happened that a group of guys who rose up and became dominant and were very keen on competition and very interested in what they were doing, highly motivated to do what they were doing, happened to lift the country's flag up high in the international level.
Well, we can still go back to those days, but how we're going to do it, I don't know. I mean, I know I work closely with Sagas, Sir Thomas, and we're putting something together, but it's a long-term project, and it's very slow because of the finances. And however, that's the way I see it. That if we have our own money, then we can actually get to